This lesson is about pewter. With pewter we are in the realm of tin. Tin, pure metal, is quite soft and can be used for anything. The main alloy of tin is mixed with lead. This is something was already used in the medieval time in particular, and there was almost half-half tin and lead. So of course it was a kind of a poisonous material. It was used for making dishes, plates, glasses, so very dangerous indeed. For this class I prepared 3 objects made of pewter. We have this big serving plate, should be around the 17th century. This is the standard old medieval time pewter. So we have tin and we have a lot of lead in it. Then we are gonna see pewter used in painting, not for making pigments, but to make the back of the painting. So indeed this one is a metal support and is made of pewter. So they could achieve a very flat, smooth surface to make the details. And this one comes from the 19th century, so we have tin, we have lead, and we have also a tiny bit of zinc. And then we will see this vase. This one is much more recent, so we are talking early 20th century, and we see antimony other than tin and a little bit of lead. We have the big plate over here, the peaks of lead over here, and this one is the peak of tin over here. So there is a tin and a lot of lead over here, clearly visible. This material was dangerous, so people started to know about it, of course. They figured out a way to get the same pewter material, but with less lead. Picture of the painting, the back, the support. We see here a lot of tin. Actually, there is a lead, but it's a tiny bit. And we see also zinc. Zinc was added in this alloy in order to get the same strength as we had before when there was a lead, but without that much lead. The vase, in this case we see the tin, but we see, this is most important, the new addition, this peak over here. This is the antimony that basically replaced lead. And indeed, in this formulation of this vase, you see lead is very small, and we don't have any zinc. We can look at this diagram. This color orange represents tin. So here we have a time frame, and so medieval till 17th century. The plate belongs to this area, an area where we have tin and a lot of lead. Then when we look at the portrait, we have less lead, so the blue one, and then we start to have zinc over here. In this case we don't have antimony. And then we are moving forward, we have tin, we have less lead, and we start to see the green, that is antimony. This one is a more detailed overview of the elements we can find in pewter. We start with the serving plate, so we see we have lead. When it comes to our painting, we see the presence of a tiny bit of zinc. This is very peculiar for this age. And then when it comes to the vase, we see the presence of antimony.